Chapter 5, The Third Move. Evening settled over Malfoy Manor like a quiet curtain. The sky outside dimmed into shades of violet and gray, and with it, the estate grew calmer, slower, less watchful. Perfect. Draco walked through the lower halls this time. Not the grand corridors meant for guests, but the ones used by servants. Simpler. Narrower. Less guarded. His footsteps echoed softly as he moved, hands resting behind his back, posture relaxed, yet deliberate. One more. That was all he needed. Task: influence 3 decisions without detection. Progress: 2/3. He didn't rush. Didn't look around too much. Suspicion wasn't just about actions. It was about patterns. And Draco Malfoy wandering aimlessly? That was normal. Expected. A turn. Another corridor. And then he found one. A young servant boy, carefully arranging silver trays on a side table. His movements were precise, but hesitant, as if afraid of making even the smallest mistake. Perfect. Draco slowed his steps. Not too sudden. Not too obvious. Hey. The boy flinched instantly, nearly dropping a tray. Master Draco. Draco frowned slightly. Too nervous. That could complicate things. But not impossible. He stepped closer, his gaze sharp, but not overly harsh. What are you doing? Setting the evening trays, Master, the boy stammered. Draco glanced at the arrangement. Then he tilted his head slightly. Wrong order. The boy froze. What? Draco pointed lazily at the center tray. That goes last, not first. There was no hesitation in his tone. No doubt. Just quiet certainty. The boy blinked, confusion flickering across his face. But, this is how it's always been. Draco cut him off with a look. Not anger. Not shouting. Just pressure. You're questioning me? The boy's face paled. And no. Then fix it. Silence. A moment stretched. Then. Yes, Master Draco. The boy quickly rearranged the trays, his movements rushed now, slightly clumsy, but obedient. Draco watched. Carefully. Calmly. No overreaction. No suspicion. Just a simple correction. A small decision. Easily influenced. And when the boy finished, he stepped back, lowering his head. Is this correct, Master? Draco glanced at it briefly. Then nodded once. Better. Task progress, March 3rd. A quiet pulse ran through his mind. Different from before. Sharper. He could feel it. Something unlocking. Task complete. Reward issued, 50 system points. Talent upgrade, political manipulation 5% 12%. Draco's fingers twitched slightly. Not visibly. But enough for him to notice. His thoughts felt clearer. More structured. Like pieces of a puzzle aligning faster than before. So this is what improvement feels like. Not overwhelming. Not sudden power. But refinement. Efficiency. Control. Good. Very good. Why, young master? The servant's voice pulled him back. Draco blinked once, refocusing. That will be all. The boy bowed quickly. Why, yes, master. Draco turned and walked away without another word. No need to linger. No need to draw attention. The moment had passed. As he stepped back into the main halls, his pace slowed slightly. His mind, however, was anything but calm. 12%. Still incomplete. Still far from mastery. But already useful. Very useful. He could feel it in the way he processed things now. The way he analyzed tone, timing, reactions. It wasn't conscious effort anymore. It was becoming instinct. And that was dangerous. In a good way. System. Status panel. Magic capacity, low. Control, 5%. Talent, political manipulation, 12%. Points, 50. Draco's eyes lingered on the last line. Points. Currency. That meant options. Open shop. The air shimmered. A new interface unfolded before him, far more complex than the previous panels. Rows of items. Skills. Knowledge fragments. Magical tools. Most of them locked. Or far too expensive. Draco scanned through them slowly. Potion knowledge. Spell theory. Basic magical exercises. Then he stopped. Item, Basic Magic Control Manual. Cost, 30 points. Draco's gaze sharpened. Control. That was his biggest weakness right now. Low capacity could be improved later. But control? That determined everything. Efficiency. Precision. Growth speed. Without it, even copied talents would remain limited. A small breath left him. This is useful. No hesitation. Purchase. 30 points deducted. Item acquired. A sudden pressure hit his mind. Not painful, but heavy. Information began to flow, structured, organized, clear. Breathing patterns. Focus techniques. Energy circulation. Ways to stabilize magic output. Draco closed his eyes briefly. Absorbing it. So this is how the system helps. Not by giving power, but by giving pathways. A slow smile formed. Not childish. Not arrogant. But quietly confident. Good. Very good. Outside, the last light of the day faded. Darkness began to settle. But this time, it didn't feel heavy. It felt full of potential. Draco turned toward his room, his steps steady. Tomorrow, he would train again. Stronger. Smarter. More prepared. And this time, he wouldn't just follow the path set before him. He would start creating his own. The first step had been taken. And the system had finally begun to reveal its true value.